I really didn't want to have to make this video, but a few hours ago on my last shoot of the day, I had a near scare and almost dropped my camera, all because a part of my gear did not work. Guys, a few months ago, actually 2 months ago, I was really excited and I got a new product I've been using a ton in the past and didn't have it because I didn't make it for mirrorless cameras. Now they started making it, and I did an unboxing. I talked about it. I did rave reviews on it. I did an Instagram post, a Facebook, how much I love this thing. And then today it failed me for the second time. And I want to talk about it right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Jeramie with Jeramie Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you're new, please consider subscribing. This video helps you anyway. Give it a thumbs up and then click that bell for notifications. It'll tell you every time I come on, and I try to do a video every couple days or so for you guys. So, guys, this thing right here, guys. This is a spider holster hand strap. And back in the day, I used to use a hand strap all the time, and then Spider Holster came out with their hand strap, and I was like, dude, this is money. And it worked really good with my 5D Mark III and my 5D Mark IV. But when I switched over to mirrorless with my Sony a7 III a couple years ago, they didn't make one really for the mirrorless camera that was the same as a DSLR. It was like a cheaper generic version. Well, this year they upgraded and made a really good one for DSLR camera, or for mirrorless cameras. And I still have one on here, but this is basically how it works, guys. So it's a hand strap and it goes onto your camera via this connection point up here, and then a bottom where you can put a little, a little tripod mount. Since I have the hold fast gear, I get to use that to kind of mount it. So it works pretty good, right? And theoretically, when you're using this, guys, it allows your hand to relax a little bit, and you don't have to grip your camera as much. Now, I shoot this with the holster, a hold fast holster strap. So basically there's a strap right here. So if something happens to my camera, boom, my camera just goes down. But if you're using the spider system like they suggest and they want, basically it's a belt, this will loop in. So when you're taking it out of your strap itself, out of the holster, you're basically only relying on this bad boy plus your hand to hold onto your camera, which is normally fine, right? But as you start to use this more and more, you start to rely on this more and more, and you start to relax your hand in between shoots, in between shots. So basically, as I'm shooting, I'm just kind of getting to relax my hand a little bit. I can do this, I can play with it, I can do whatever, and you rely on it a lot more. Well, earlier today, I was shooting, and this part ripped off, like so. So it was attached right here. And as I was shooting, I relaxed a little bit, and all of a sudden this thing just went boom and literally fell out of my hand because my hand was stuck on this. So my hand went boop and it fell down. And luckily my holster, hold fast gear was there, and it souped up my camera. It was in the middle of shoot. I just literally unscrewed this, took it off, got super irritated, and took it off. Now, I wouldn't be as irritated, except this is the second time it's happened. In fact, that one I just showed you, I got a month ago. They replaced it. I sent an email, and they actually just wrote back, and I always talk to George on there. I don't know if it's a generic name or if it's an actual guy, but he just sent me one, no questions asked, and reused it. They didn't ask me about the camera. They didn't ask me about anything. It just seems like it happened, so they sent it back to me, and I was like, all right, maybe I got a fluke one. Maybe I got one that was really thin, and it didn't work. Well, it happened again today, a month later. Yes, it was a busy month. Yes, I use my camera a lot, let's say every single day for 30 days, but it shouldn't rip like that. It shouldn't break like that. And what's happening, guys, is this part of the R6 right here. So I shoot with the R6, and I don't know if it's just the R6, goes right here. And as your hand is on this side, you can tell, as it's on this, and I use this camera, this is my second body, so I use this not as much. And basically what's happening is I think it's just kind of ripping up here. It's just kind of pulling it, and that tension right there is causing this part to rip off. So it ripped off. And I'm making this video not to kind of ream them, because Spider's a great company. I've used them for many years. I love their products. In fact, this is probably the best hand strap I've ever used. It feels great. But if it doesn't work or last, or they don't have a workaround, I'm not sure what to do. I emailed them today, let them know everything. Basically just said, I don't want a replacement. I want you guys to fix it and figure it out. Maybe send me a refund, maybe put me a credit on all of the Spider stuff. whatever you guys have to do that for me. And so this is a PSA for you guys. If you're using the spider holster hand strap with just a spider holster and not actually attaching your camera to anything physical on you, I highly recommend not relying on this, not using this. Peak Design has a hand strap. Canon makes old school hand straps you can find somewhere else, or just don't use a hand strap and don't get used to that. But for me, relying on this today, if I didn't have it on my holster, my camera would have just been flat on the ground. I don't know if I could have caught it on the way down, but it would have been sketchy and it would have been weird to work out. So this is an RIP, a rest in peace, and hopefully this helps you guys. But like I said, if you're using the holster, double holster, single holster for spider holster, and the hand strap, make sure that you're holding onto your camera by something else too on the same side. It's just not gonna work. Let me know if you guys, has anyone experienced this with the R6 or any other camera? Let me know. So far, I couldn't find anything online of this happening to anybody. And of course, on some of the forums, you know, everybody's like, no, it doesn't happen to anybody. It's not a thing. So I don't know. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.